Right, the photo you see in front of you is of two British TV presenters, Matt Lucas on the right and Noel Fielding on the left. And together they host a show here in Britain called The Great British Bake Off. And it's probably the most gentle comedy contestant competition show on British telly at least, where members of the public are picked to come in and bake cakes in like a mini tournament. It's all gentle television, that's all it is. It is probably the last show you would expect that somebody would get offended, but there we go. This is 2022 and it's done just that. Because there are people out there in the world today who look for things to get offended by. Anything triggers them. So, the latest episode of the Great British Bake Off was Mexican Week, so the contestants have to bake cakes with Mexican themes. And so Noel Fielding and Matt Lucas, being the comedians that they are, they stood there and did a skit wearing Mexican sombreros. After all, it was Mexican Week, wasn't it? Now, I think out of the two, Matt Lucas is the most lefty because he's always on Twitter about the nasty Tories and racism and all that bollocks. He is very much another Gary Neville and Gary Lineker. And you think he'd know better out of the two because, you know, being a lefty, everything is literally triggering and sensitive and offensive. And he should have known that if he did this, then there would be a Twitter storm because the howling Twitter mob, they are baying for this pair's blood for daring to be Caucasian Western men wearing clothing that belongs to another race and another culture. It's pathetic, isn't it? And so that's what happens. A couple of people have rung in to complain to the Great British Bake Off because they've seen these two on the show wearing sombreros. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I would love to work for Ofcom or the complaints department of a TV network because when these people ring in, I just tell them to grow a pair and fuck off. After all, you never ever see or hear about a non-Caucasian wearing Caucasian culture stuff, clothes, hairstyles, etc., do you? Because it's a non-problem, that's why. Cultural appropriation is just yet another stick used by the lefties to beat us with, Westerners, Caucasians. And there was me thinking that imitation was the sincerest form of flattery. My other half, Mrs. 49, she wears a Japanese kimono. Isn't she allowed to because she's a Caucasian? I'm sure she'll appreciate me telling you all that, but there we go. And I love to wear this cotton Mexican hoodie thing. It looks like, it makes me look like a tramp, but still, I love it. And I wear it around the house a lot because it's comfortable. And heck, I've even worn it to go out shopping every now and again. I'm not wearing it because I think, as a Caucasian, I am superior to anyone. It looks good, I think, and it feels good, so why the fuck not? And we certainly aren't wearing these things to take the piss out of any culture. And I promise you now, right, if you go to Mexico on holiday, you will see countless stalls of Mexicans selling these sombreros and shawls, etc. to Caucasians who go there on holiday. I mean, what do they expect them to do? It's just buy them and then throw them in the cupboard forever, as long as they've got their money? No, of course not. You know, real Mexicans, people who live in these countries, they don't give a shit. I remember being in Marrakesh. I used to go to Marrakesh quite often on holiday a few years ago. And I'd always buy myself a fez and I'd wear it around town. I'd wear it around the souks in Marrakesh. I wore it in Casablanca. I wore it in Rabat. And nobody batted an eyelid because people over there, they don't give a shit. And they certainly don't see it as cultural appropriation. They probably see it as flattery. Because none of these people has ever come up to me and said, right, take that off, that's offensive. It's people, it's lefties, right? It's middle-class, socialist lefties, virtue-signalling woke idiots who think they know better, who rang into the Great British Bake Off to complain because they think they can be offended on behalf of minorities who more than likely aren't offended by this. And that's what really happened. I'd bet good money on that. Anyway, that's me rant. Hope you like. Please let me know what you think in the comments. And until my next video, take care of yourselves, have a great day, and Roger Trouticles.